You've seen the trailers, you've heard the buzz. Well, today we're getting more NBA 2K22 details straight.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
The buildings of Indianapolis are... And a chance now to take a look at some numbers for Paul George.
And he has become a much bigger part of their offense this month. His usage rate has gone through the roof. They're going to him more and more, and boy, has he responded.
Look at the 76ers starting group. Paul George is out there with Bagley. Then there's Tristan Thompson, and it's Wall, and it's Hield in at shooting guard. And for the Pacers, Halliburton is out there with White. Then it's Sabonis. Then it's Ivica Zubac. And it's Ingram in at the 3.
And a solid playmaker, White has a great sense for when he should look to give it up.
Outside, Wall. Around the league, Doris, we're seeing plenty of small ball, but some teams are going big. If you were a coach at this point, which way do you think you'd lean?
Well, Kevin, I think the best coaches maximize the talent at their disposal. And sometimes a coach philosophically may believe in, I emphasize the three-point line. I want to eliminate all mid-range shooting. I want to get to the restricted area and the free throw line. I mean, to me, I love playing a high-tempo, wide-open floor game. Let's let the players show off all their skill.
Now here's White. Paul George unable to get his shot to go. And White kicks to Zubac. Ingram outside. 5 to shoot. It's White on the wing. That's good, and it's Ingram with the assist.
An assertive offensive player. White knows he has the green light to rise and fire. Hey, well, you look at the development of Domantas Sabonis. Few thought he could be a franchise caliber player. We might need to reconsider that given his play last year.
And you know, it took them a while to get going, but they finally connected now on their 4th shot of the game.
The pass to Zubac. Sabonis, and staying with the play, Sabonis.
I think the skill set of Domantas Sabonis is impressive. This guy is fundamentally sound at the power forward spot with a really nice offensive game.
Now, here's George. We saw him go on a scoring rampage last game. Thompson outside. And here's Wall outside. Nothing that time. He's 0 for 2. For Indiana, they've gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. And White with the stuff.
And at 6'5", White more than capable athletically, like the aggressiveness there.
And Sabonis putting up all-star numbers last season. Greg, you and I think he's just getting started.
Yeah, I mean, Sabonis only dominates a few areas of the game. Not a big defender, but he could be a 25 and 14 type down the line. He's still under 25 years old and has room to grow as a player.
And here's Halliburton following the three-pointer by Buddy Hield. Ingram against George. And it's Ingram missing. The 76ers trail by 3. Shot by Hield, nobody around. And that comes off the assist by John Wall. Hield's got his 2nd bucket of the night. Now, here is Halliburton, covered by Wall. Halliburton passes to Ingram, stolen by George. One-on-one fast break. Lays it up and banks it in. George has got 5.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
At the top of the key, Sabonis. Over in the corner, Zubac. Will it go? And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's his first trip to the line.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Ingram against George. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
It's a tie game in Indiana. And don't go away. We'll be back with the action for the start of the second quarter in just a moment. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. Let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Pacers so far, guys.
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
And we know this. Every team in the league now seems to be looking to play with pace.
We've got White. Ingram is out there with Domantas Sabonis. Then it's Halliburton. And it's Zubac in at the 5, patrolling the paint. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Pacers.
And Ingram, the former Blue Devil, an extraordinary player who only promises to get better.
Well, this guy has multiple ways to get to the free throw line, and boy, has his stroke been on the money.
Hield can't hit.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it. Well, Buddy Hield, the consummate gym rat, growing up in the Bahamas, he built his own rim with a milk crate and would shoot all night. His neighbors got so tired of yelling at him to keep it down. He sprinkled broken glass under the rim to get him to move the hoop.
What a terrific play by just a tremendous all-around player. This guy makes it look easy.
Pass to Sabonis. Ingram outside. High post, Zubac. Back to Ingram. From the line, and the Pacers tack on 2 more. And Greg, they said Hield would wait until his mom fell asleep and then sneak out to play basketball. And when she came looking for him, he'd take off running.
He preferred to catch that discipline at home more so than in public. But growing up in the 8 Mile Rock, a tough neighborhood, his mom rightfully very protective.
Here's White. The shot, no good. Now the 76ers take it the other way. This their first chance this season playing the Pacers. Thompson passes to Bagley. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. And that'll tie this game up.
Well, they've decided to give Tristan Thompson a little bit more opportunity to handle the ball, and what a pretty delivery there.
To the inside, Halliburton. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. I'm sure you've got a list, Greg, of players you've visited with over the years who you really enjoy spending some time with and talking to.
I mean, there's so many, Kevin. A couple guys, and there is a little bias as a point guard, but Damian Lillard and Steph Curry and Chris Paul, 3 guys that, you know, I enjoy sitting down and talking shop with. Giannis, you know, witnessing his journey to greatness, all the while he remains humble and really appreciates his position. So several of these guys, I'm also not just an analyst partner, but a fan, and a big fan of theirs.
You are a fan indeed. Passes to Ingram, uncovered, and he nails the jumper. Ingram's got 10 points.
He's been a marksman this period. Their shot mechanics finally in sync.
George passes to Bagley. Back to George. Pulls up, high post. And the 76ers get it back. Here's Wall. And Thompson kicks to Bagley. Shoots over White. Just couldn't take the lid off. They had their chances, but came up empty. Ingram wide open, and Indiana another 3.
Well, it looks like he has put that rough first quarter in the rear view. He's starting to cook here in the second.
Hield dishes to Bagley. Hield with it, now guarded by Ingram. Hield against Ingram. Hield the pass to Wall. Clock at 4. Over Halliburton. He can't hit that time. So the Pacers will take it the other way.
Wow, know, this defense is blanking him down the stretch, and that's certainly hurting his team's chances.
White, wide open. He fired. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in.
And Ingram isn't just a sensational scorer. He can also dish the rock.
Ingram against George. To end the run, a three-pointer is right on target. He's got 10.
I'll tell you, his ability to stretch the floor is crucial to this team. Pretty.
Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again. The first half was all about Brandon Ingram. He had 13 points, 3 assists.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. Brandon Ingram has been sensational.
And you know he's going to put up points every time out, but boy, he made it look so easy in that first half.
Now let's see if he continues that trend the rest of the way. He certainly has the talent and the endurance to do just that.
So on the floor for Philadelphia, Buddy Hield is out there with Wall. Then it's Paul George. Then it's Bagley. And it's Thompson in at the center, filling out the middle.
How about that finish by John Wall? The defense was not bad. He's just that good.
Now, here is Halliburton. He's covered closely. And it's Ingram missing. 76ers trailing.
And there are a number of things that make Ingram a dominant force. But what really jumps out at you the moment you see him, the length. Few wings in league history have had a 7'3" wingspan.
Here's White. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound.
Boy, that makes him 0 for 3 to start the second half. Not the start you were hoping for here.
All with it. Sabonis defending. On the wing, Hield. He's got 6. Here's Bagley. Can't tie it up as that one's no good. And Greg, you combine Ingram's length with his emerging skill set. He has got a long career ahead of him in the NBA.
I mean, he certainly has the tools. What we need to see now is the consistency year in and year out. It's one thing to reach that star status. It's another to become one of the true superstars in our league.
Pass to George. From the arc. That shot, no good. And Indiana will go the other way with it.
Well, trying to find themselves in the second half here. Just 1 for 4 from the field. Can someone in the group get hot? Let's see.
Hield left side. Here's Thompson, and it's Thompson with the jam.
You know, I think the activity level that Tristan Thompson plays with on missed shots is something every NBA player can learn from.
1:44 left in the third quarter. Ingram passes to Sabonis. Now Zubac looking at his point production. He averages almost 11 points a game. And it's Ingram missing. And so George will bring it up for Philadelphia. Since the second half started, they've only given up 3 points.
Boy, John Wall's ability to finish through contact, that is great upper body strength.
White looking around. There's the pass to Ingram. Here's Zubac, and that's good. A nice job in the glass as they pick up 2 on the second effort.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there, no box out.
And to me, this is a common theme that's running through the league right now. Guys looking to leak out rather than box out.
George double teamed, and the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. How about that strong defensive performance for this half's Mobile One block?
Close games can boil down to who makes plays on defense, and that is one heck of a rejection right there.
And so it's Indiana with it. They play the clock right, then go 2 for 1.
Just got to time it up right.
Sabonis, the pass to Halliburton. Outside, White. Sabonis trying to get open. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Wall with the steal. Here's George, and it's Paul George with the finish.
That is Paul George, the incredible vertical and the unbelievable creativity.
Ingram with it. Pulls up and off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him. Ingram's got 15 points. And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. Pacers. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the fourth quarter in what is still anybody's ball game. They've got Sabonis. Halliburton is out there with White. Then it's Ingram. And it's Zubac in at the center. That's the Pacers 5. Hield outside. Bagley trying to free himself up. And Hield gets it to go on the assist by Wall. Wall's got 6 assists now in the game. Kicks it to Ingram. Pass to Zubac. Sabonis trying to get open. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's going to go on Tristan Thompson.
Clearly a foul.
That free throw missing. And he's good on the second.
You know, he couldn't make all of them, and they'll have to settle for just a 1-point lead.
And Philadelphia has possession. It's a 1-point game. This game is finished. They'll be off to Portland taking on the Trailblazers. And they're in the thick of this long road run. That's the 3rd of 7 straight on the road. Here's White. It counts. And the foul. Marvin Bagley picks one up.
And what body control. Even when White gets bodied up, he sticks with his shot.
The 76ers trail by 4. And Wall kicks to Thompson. Back to Wall. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson.
Well, the craftiness of John Wall on display. When he sees an opening in the defense, he's going to take advantage.
Halliburton passes to Sabonis. Hield against White. Fires the 3. Here's Zubac. Goes back up. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Thompson's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. And it's George finishing it off.
Well, how about that killer instinct? Paul George understanding he's got it going right now, very confident in his abilities.
Near the 3-point line, it's Ingram. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. And the Pacers lead by 2.
Love the determination he showed there, getting himself into good position under the glass.
With the presence of mind to know just where the rebound was going to come down. Well timed. Here's Wall. Second shot opportunity, and it's laid up and in by Thompson. Thompson's got the game tied up here for the 76ers. Ingram against George. Ingram left side. It's stolen by Bagley. Deflects the pass and stolen by White. He dishes it to Ingram. Bagley with the block.
And a skilled shot blocker to boot. Love how Bagley uses that height and reach to stifle shooting.
A nice shot by Wall.
Important possession there, and John Wall getting it done.
Ingram deciding where to go with it. Over Bagley. A putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
You know we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
George against Ingram. Got it!
Oh, he is just so clutch, saving his best for when the pressure is at its highest.
Timeout called the Pacers. They're down by 2. 51 seconds left to play in the final quarter. And now, let's present our New Balance Player of the Game, Paul George.
Sensational game for him in terms of shooting efficiency. He's taken nothing but high percentage shots. That's how he's managed to hit over 60% from the field. I mean, making just about everything he's looked at.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Hi, Kevin. Well, the head coach of the Pacers talked to his team during the timeout. He told them, hey, this game is there for you, but we got to go get it. 50-50 balls, getting to the basket. We have to give it all right now, Kevin.
And Philadelphia calls time here. There's 39 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Here's George. Back to Bagley. Money!
And that one sends the bench into a frenzy.
I'll tell you, these guys have worked so hard together. Everyone pulling in the same direction. Beautiful to watch.
Time called here. Indiana decides to talk it over. They're behind by 2. We've got 28 seconds left in the game. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. It's in! And tie game. That is a huge basket right there.
And Ingram is always ready to score in clutch situations. A guy you can depend on to give you his best.
And so now a timeout called by Doc Rivers. Here's George. 20 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Pass to Wall. Lets it go from deep. Off target from downtown. And regulation now complete. We will go to overtime. We'll get right. And now we get set for overtime in what has been a stirring contest. And so here we go, the 76ers to start it. So the overtime period is now ticking away. Should be fun. All fueled up and ready to go to overtime basketball here, brought to us by Gatorade. Let's check out who's on the floor. And so in the game for the Pacers, they've got Ingram. Ivica Zubac is out there with Domantas Sabonis. Then it's White, and it's Halliburton in at the point.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Hield can't hit. Indiana trailing here. Here's Halliburton. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
He drops the first one, and that narrows the gap to 1. Both good from the line that time.
Well, this is the kind of player he is. The tougher the moment, the more he elevates his game.
And so George will bring it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. He kicks it to Hield. Pass to Thompson. Down low. Here's George. And he comes up with the deuce. George has got the lead up to 2 now for the 76ers.
These are the shots we have come to expect from Paul George. This guy is cold-blooded.
Ingram attacking. Count that one.
And after playing 1 year at Duke, Ingram is used to providing big baskets for his club, just dominating with ease in these moments.
Here's George. Yes!
You can see Paul George is locked in right now. Big-time shots demonstrate his elite level in the NBA.
Time called here. Indiana decides to talk it over. They're trailing by 2. 50 seconds left in the first overtime. Halliburton passes to Ingram. The pass to Zubac. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
You had a foul to give there, but you'd rather not have it cost your team points.
He hits the first one, and that narrows the gap to 1. He hits both from the stripe.
Well, this game has the feel that it could come down to the wire, so that is just the kind of success they need to have at the foul line.
And the 76ers call time here. The score knotted at 51. There's 37 seconds left to play in OT, and this battle continuing. George against Ingram. The shot by George, no good.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Buries the triple.
And when Ingram is left alone from deep, his eyes light up. His shooting is just out of this world.
And Philadelphia calls time here. They're trailing by 3. 24 seconds left in the first overtime. Action has been terrific. Inside, here's Wall. It drops. And that shot brings them to within just 1.
Oh, you love to see guys come through in the clutch. A nice play by John Wall.
And now they foul and stop the clock.
No choice but to foul there, but he's probably the last guy you want to see on the line.
And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 3-point game.
Well, those are essential free throws to make a 3-point lead. It's going to take something from long range now to tie this game.
And no secret here, guys. They've got to get a 3 if we're going to get yet another overtime.
Bagley, it counts. And what a sensational bucket to bring them within 1.
And just easy to see why people are so high on Bagley. His ability to deliver there in the clutch is impressive. Had to foul, and on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
And he cannot convert on the second. That misses. Right side, George. Yes!
That's phenomenal athleticism on the drive. Paul George just sprints past everyone with ease.
Time called here. Indiana decides to talk it over. 1 second left to play in the first overtime. For 3, Ingram. Oh, and a chance to win the game, but the last second shot is offline. And so we are tied. Can't stop now. We're ready for another extra period. What a game of basketball this has been. So it's Philadelphia now. Here's George. And the basket is good.
When near the bucket, Paul George knows what to do. This guy has such a nuanced understanding of the offense.
Ingram against George. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. That one on George.
Yeah, easy call.
Good on the first, and that narrows the gap to 1. Both free throws, good for Ingram. Here's George. Feet away. It's hauled in by Zubac. And for the Pacers, they're shooting 49% on the game. They'll take that. Indiana moving the ball over. Here's Ingram. Out to White for the 3. Bagley with the rebound. Bagley's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Wall dishes to Heel. Drills the three-pointer. Heald's got the lead up to 3 now for the 76ers.
And that is a big-time performance. I like how Hield embraces the responsibility of being the alpha dog on that one.
And it's Ingram missing. George against Zubac. Sabonis with the block.
Improving on the defensive end as well. Domantas Sabonis getting tenacious there with the block shot.
And here are the 76ers now. Guys, they're not going to be in any rush on this possession.
Not with the lead. Now's the time to burn some clock.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
See, I don't think you can teach that. Paul George going right into contact. You love that aggressiveness.
So the first one drops, and that will put them up by 2. And so both free throws are good. And it's a 3-point game. Timeout called the Pacers. They trail by 3. 32 seconds left in the second overtime. What a game. Eight-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Ingram with room to shoot. Good! And that shot brings them to within just 1.
And with Ingram, he can score from anywhere. His jump shot is money, and his drives to the hoop, they're lethal.
It's the first. That will put them up by 2. And so he drops them both. It's a 3-point game. And the Pacers call time here. They're behind by 3. 24 seconds left in the second overtime period. Good stuff. Ingram outside. Pass to Zubac. George against Ingram. Over Bagley. And it's Ingram missing. And there's the intentional foul. No choice but to stop the clock here. First free throw is good, and that gives them a 4-point cushion.
You know, I've heard John Wall call himself the best two-way point guard in the NBA. He is a tremendous shot blocker from the position. There's a lot of competition, though, at that spot.
From deep 3-point range, he can't get that one to fall.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have...
David, thank you as always. And that'll wrap it up, folks.